The revolution been in effect. You've been late to the party. That's what a revolution is. Don't start with these big boom bombastic protests out there in the street. Start sometime long ago. So follow me down history's path. Because to me, the past, the present, and the future are all one. For a lot of you, this is going to be a review. For those that haven't watched before, welcome. It's not important who I am. It's only important that you gather the truth so that you understand what truly is important. So let's start. A revolution always starts with, and those who watch my videos know where I'm going with this, always starts with BAM! Right here. Starts in somebody's mind, in somebody's heart, and stirring in somebody's soul. Yeah. So let's go down history. It started with this. Okay? A precarious union, a mingling of ideological differences, radical social upheaval, and westward expansion steered a nation towards the 19th century's bloodiest war. Okay, they knew what time it was when they started this country. They already knew. Okay? And you came over here from the slave ships, you knew too. Okay? But out of that precarious union, somebody said, wait a minute. Didn't you say all men are created equal? They're endowed by their creators with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Didn't you say that? You didn't say some. Although you meant only the white folk. But see, you didn't specify to us because we didn't hear that part. We heard the part was all men are created equal. People like I said, for some of you, it's a review. People like Nat Turner. Okay? He said, wait a minute. You know what I mean? You preaching the Bible, because he was a Christian man. Preaching the Bible. What's up with that? You know what I mean? The things he saw. Being a slave? No. A Year a Slave. Watch that film. Very good film. Then it went to this. Yeah. Came out big. That's the army on the street. That's the big armies that fought. Aren't they beautiful? Yes. So yeah. They had to, and nobody gave them nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they asked for anything. Yeah, okay. And the ones that did ask for their lives, you know what happened. You know what them crackers did. Yeah. Come on, follow me down history lane. Now this is a picture of my father. Now what does this have to do with a revolution? This shrine of my father is a testament to what his father did, Pop Carruthers. Down in Georgia, a white Klansman killed Pop Carruthers' father. Pop Carruthers said, I ain't having none of it. And he killed the Klansman. Woo! Yeah, I know. Back then, we're talking, he was born in 1896. Pop Carruthers. So, now you got to kind of, you got an idea what he was up against. Okay, fled to Philadelphia, gave birth to my dad. My dad died when he was 22. Okay? Yeah. We already talked about our boy, right? Right? Yeah. William Tillman. We discussed him in great detail. So, the revolution is something that has to take place everywhere, in every heart, in every mind. Okay? Everywhere on the sea, William Tillman. Everywhere in politics. Okay? On the streets. I mean, in the battlefields with the 54th. On the streets with my grandfather. Okay? Yeah. This is what marks a revolution. This is what marks a person change in mind. How he understands his surroundings. We revolutionize the way that we think. We have to revolutionize the way that we think, excuse me, or we'll be lost to history. Okay? At the end of the day, if we don't make the adjustments, okay, if we don't evolve, nature's going to leave us behind, man. We're not going to have a chance. We must revolutionize how we think about moving forward in this movement. We can't allow them to pin us in one state of mind. Okay? We can't allow them to say, oh, well, all they're doing is being lawless. Perhaps we're being partially lawless, but we know how to show restraint, right? We should. We know how to be surgical about it. I've taken you into the courtrooms. Okay? You got to go there too. Thurgood Marshall. Okay? Martin Luther King. Okay? These are the places that we have to infiltrate all over. That's how the revolution works. Here's another state of mind that you have to be in. You can't allow yourself to be a slave any longer in your thinking and in your going and comings. Because if you do, the revolution will stop. The revolution won't be able to carry itself on. When a white person who is willing to help in the cause to become a part of the revolution, okay, we have to go back the same places that helped fight it. William Shaw, the orators of the abolitionists. Okay? Yeah. We got to bring them along too. Here's another way to deal with a change in your mind. Go ahead and be with a white woman. Black woman, go ahead and be with a white man. It's been in effect. I know mulatto kids that's my age, older. Okay? That's too a part of the revolution. It's got to be everything. And until we understand it has to be everything, excuse me, the revolution is going to stop. You know what those who in power, what they fear the most? They fear seeing somebody that looks like them fight so hard to protect someone that looks like you and me. That's what they're afraid of. That's what they don't understand. But people, as I said before in my first video, you know what's right and wrong. What I've said in several videos. We know what's right and wrong. They don't want to be held accountable for that. For not doing anything. Okay? You're not doing anything if you're throwing bones here and there and saying, see, this is what I did. No. No, if you haven't gotten down on the grassroots and say, hey, you know what I mean? Let's make a policy that helps these people. Okay? Not give them anything, just help them. This is our policy. Federal government's going to do contracts with these companies. Black-owned companies. Okay? Policies. People helping people. That's what it's all about. And back with us, you can't expect that to happen until you show them that you expect it to happen. Okay? If you don't expect it to happen, how you gonna influence them to help the cause? Harriet Tubman said, I freed 1,000 slaves. Sister Tubman, amen. She said, I freed 1,000 slaves. She said, but I know I could have freed 1,000 more if they knew they were slaves.